Is that you?
Yeah, I'm just going to work.
Is that the time?
I didn't want to disturb you. I thought you might want to lie in with you being back so late last night.
Don't worry your head. You can disturb me anytime you want.
Right, well, I'd best be off.
I'll tell you what, I had a cracking time last night, so I did.
Good, I'm pleased.
What about yourself? What did you get up to?
Nothing. Stayed in, just relaxed, watched telly, had a bath.
So how come you slept upstairs last night, then?
Well, I thought you might come back in the middle of the night.
Well, you're not wrong, let me tell you. So you thought you'd sneak off without giving me a good morning kiss, is that it, eh?
Of course not.
There you are now. That's me set up for the day.
Don't be daft.
It's the truth, so it is.
I'll see you later.
Aye. Cheerio now.
Put your coat on.
You know, Kevin's actually nodded us a big favour. Opening his sad, stupid mouth.
That's what we've got to keep telling ourselves, is it?
Oh, we could have been waiting around with Baldwin for months, never knowing when to make the leap.
And the fact that the girls in the factory turned against us in the process is neither here nor there.
Look, before long, we're going to be living in a nice big house miles away from here, just like you want, with a whole new circle of friends.
And in the meantime?
In the meantime, we just have to grin and bear it. Look, I'm no happier about living in this dingy little street than you are, but it won't be forever.
I like living down this street.
Look, you won't forget to get that cheque for the supply, will you, Sal? We've got to move fast with these people. We want to impress.
Yeah, OK.
Hey, and cheer up, please. Look, I know it's hard, but we're going to make this work to our advantage. That's what I do. That's what I'm good at. See you, girls. Have a good day at school.
Say bye, Greg.
Bye, Greg.
So I told him anyway, I'm not going to bother. Quite right.
Oh, hello. Decided to pop in, did you?
I'm not late.
Of course not. The others were early.
Sarcastic swine.
Right. Now I've got all you ladies here. There's something I want to say about what happened yesterday regarding Sally and the fella she knocks around with. Patterson, I'm talking. Shut your mouth.
Patterson?
Who's the think he's talking to?
Have you heard him? Cheeky beggar.
Now then, are you listening? Because this is important. This morning, one of our regular buyers cancelled. Now, I did a bit of fishing around, and the upshot is that we've been undercut by, guess who?
You're joking.
Now, I wouldn't normally tell you, but it's the third order that I've had cancelled since Friday, and we all know why, so be warned. He pinched enough client information off me to do us some serious damage.
Isn't that industrial sabotage?
Espionage.
So anyway, I hope it doesn't happen, but if it does, I'll have to let some of you go.
You are? I've only just started.
So the next time you see either of them walking down the street, you know who to blame, don't you?
I can't believe it.
You can't trust anybody these days. Do you know, I never liked either of them.
All right, well, be grateful for the work we've got and get on with it.
And him. It's been bad news since the day he first turned up. If he dares to show his face round our house, he'll get it pushed in.
Hey, are you all right? Don't take any notice of him. He's just ignorant.
Please, please.
Been sick.
I'm not surprised.
I'm sorry.
Don't apologise to me.
No, I mean, I didn't quite make it to the bathroom in time.
Oh, well, that'll give you something to do when you're sober, clearing it up.
Yeah, right.
Why don't I make you a nice big fry-up?
Oh, that is a vicious thing to say.
Well, it must have been a damn good night.
I thought it was at the time.
Do you remember what you said to me when you came upstairs?
No, why was it embarrassing?
No, it was just gibberish, all that sort of, Natalie, I really love you, and I think I'm going to fall over.
Did I?
Yes, several times.
I can't remember. I can't remember leaving the Rovers. I can't remember crossing the road. I can't remember anything. So what time was it then?
Late.
What?
Well, why don't you go up to bed?
I don't make a habit of this, you know. I'm going to knock alcohol on the head altogether.
You are not giving up alcohol, mate. We're getting married next week, and I don't want one single sober guest at that do, including you. Is that clear?
Mm-hmm, you're right. I think I will go back to bed.
Speaking of which, we haven't actually invited anyone to this wedding. Well, not officially.
Oh, won't they all just turn up then?
What, like your mum and dad in Hartlepool? Are they clairvoyant or something?
Well, obviously I've rang them.
Have you? Well, I haven't rung anybody, not even our Tony.
Better get on with it then, hadn't you?
When was all this, then?
Yesterday. He slung them both out. It turns out Baldwin's been losing orders because Greg has been going round to all his clients offering them better prices.
And Sally was in on all this?
Well, it looks like it. Now Baldwin is even talking redundancies if hotels gets cancelled.
No.
I mean, Rita, it's all right for her, isn't it? With your posh, flashy boyfriend and her mum's money. Most of us work in that factory because we need the cash, not for good of his health.
Is that it, Janice?
Yeah.
3:58, thank you.
Hi, Janice.
I'm surprised you've got the gall to show your face.
There you are, thank you.
Thank you.
What do you mean? We don't have to fall out, do we? Just 'cause of...
Oh, aye. Like butter wouldn't melt in your gob. Look at her.
That hurt you.
Have you not? Well, we'll find that out, won't we, in a couple of weeks? When I can't pay me rent.
Janice!
Move!
What's she doing like that for? All that happened was that...
Redundancies, apparently, due to lost orders. Something you probably know more about than me, bit sound of it.
Redundancies? Janice? Janice!
I'd give me a wide berth if I were you.
Is it true there's going to be redundancies?
What do you care?
Of course I care.
Oh, you must have known what Greg were up to. So don't make out like you're bothered.
I didn't think it was going to affect people's jobs.
Oh, did you not? Well, what did you think? Did you think we'd all get a pat on back and a nice, big, huge pay rise, just as Baldwin's losing loads of contracts?
It's not loads of contracts. It's a few bits and pieces of work that Greg found for Baldwin anyway.
Tell it to the trees, Sally. That Greg is a bad lot. You want to open your eyes.
Yeah, and you want to mind your own business.
Well, I would. But it's a bit odd, you see, with you parading your doings up and down the street. And him, well, ha, you're both as bad as each other.
Hey, don't start on me.
Pickled out of his brains other night in pub. Made a right pillock of himself.
Why? What happened?
Nothing.
Oh, don't worry, love. He just asked Natalie Horrocks to marry him. She turned him down, though.
Is that true?
Might be.
So as well as opening your big mouth to Baldwin, you had to go making a fool of yourself over her again as well?
Like you said.
Oh, that sanctimonious stuff about me and him. And all the time you were hankering after getting into her knickers. Greg's right. You are sad.
Well, sad, am I? At least I was drunk. What's your excuse, eh?
I mean, I need this job. Where else am I going to find somewhere so handy for looking after Jim?
Will it really come to this?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe Baldwin's laying it on a bit thick just to put the wind up us. He's in a filthy mood. He's really picking on Haley. I've no idea why.
There's always somebody folk find to pick on.
You on your break?
Yeah. Do you fancy meeting in the Rovers at dinner for a drink?
Yeah, I can do.
How's Jim?
Jim's fine. Yeah, he's fine.
Hey, Desi!
What do you want?
How you diddling?
I'm not. I'm dead.
Hey, it was a great night though, weren't it, eh?
I can't remember.
Rubbish, you were having a great time. You were laughing, cracking jokes. Well, hey, it was a top night.
It's nice to know, Les.
Is she giving you a hard time?
Is she, heck? She thinks it's funny.
That is fantastic. Eh? What a fantastic woman, eh? This is a marriage made in heaven, I'm telling you.
Yeah, you're right.
Right then, come over the road then. Head of the dog.
No, honestly.
All right, well, shall I leave you to it?
Do you mind?
OK, yeah. OK. Only, before I go, I'd just like to say, and I mean this, last night, I was really chuffed, Des. I mean, being asked to step in instead of your brother. Because between me and you, nobody's ever asked me to be best man before. And I'm going to make you proud. I am. I'm not going to let you down, honest. Because I'm really, really chuffed that you've asked me. Because it's not as if I've known you that long, is it? Are you all right, Des?
I think I'm going to be sick again.
Eh?
There's a bucket under the sink in the kitchen.
Hang on, Desi. I'm with you. Hang on, lad. I'm right there. There you go.
Oh, cheers.
Right then, shall I leave you to it?
Might be best.
OK. Look, I'll pop in later.
If you like.
Hey, Desi! Respect.
Since that happened with Greg yesterday, he's been in a really foul mood.
Yeah, and he's taking it out on you.
Every time he opens his mouth, I'm thinking, is this it? Is he going to drop me in it this time?
Well, look, I don't know what the answer is other than what I've already suggested, which is you leave.
Yeah, well, he's been talking about redundancies because of what's happened. There's no prizes for getting who's top of the list for being booted out first.
Well, you'd be better off somewhere else.
Perhaps you're right. Perhaps I shouldn't give him satisfaction of sacking me.
Yeah, go ring him up now, tell him you're not coming back.
Why should I? Everybody else there is fantastic. I love being one of them. You know, if it weren't for him, I'd be having time of my life.
Well, like I say, in that case, I don't know what the answer is.
I thought he'd have got bored of baiting me by now.
Well, obviously he hasn't.
There you go.
Oh, is this a good idea?
Of course it is. £1.40.
Oh. There you go, keep it.
Thanks.
Where's Natalie?
Oh, she's taken the afternoon off, did you not know?
I don't know anything. I've got mush for brains.
Oh, she and Lorraine have gone looking at wedding clothes, I think they said.
Oh.
You're not having second thoughts, are you?
Not about the bride, no.
Oh, I just thought you looked a bit unsure this morning when Maud asked after Jim.
Oh, no, it's fine.
Well, I meant more you, really. Is everything OK?
Actually, to be honest with you, things are getting a bit complicated.
How do you mean?
Liz, Deirdre, come and sit down and join us.
Yeah, I'll just get the drinks in, then we'll be with you.
How do you mean?
Oh, you know, 2 glasses of red, please, Alec.
Yes, right, yeah.
Just the stresses and strains, nothing I can't handle.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
He's very good looking, isn't he, that Michael?
Is he? I hadn't noticed.
Yeah.
There you go.
Thanks, Alec.
Cheers.
Cheers.
So, you took my advice. Well, that's what I'm here for. A pint and whatever Desi's having. When you're ready, Alec.
No, Alec, I'm fine with this.
I've been thinking about my speech. You will want me to say a few words, won't you?
Well, actually, Les, you know, I've been thinking or wondering, like, do I really need a best man?
Of course you do.
Well, it's going to be over and done within 5 minutes. Not like it's a big church do her out, so...
No. You've asked me, and I've said yes. I don't care what size do it is. Your brother's let you down, but I shan't. End of story.
No, listen, Les.
And anyway, what sort of a sad git would you look like without a best man, eh? Cheers.
I've heard a lot about you.
Have you?
All marvellous, I have to say.
Hey, listen, I was just telling Michael about last night. Honest to God, it was dead on, so it was.
Only me. You got that check? I better get straight off because I'm running late.
I didn't get it.
You what?
I didn't get it.
Well, why not? What was the last thing I said when I left?
I had a very bad morning.
OK, right, well, we'll get your coat and we'll go down the Building Society now.
I did go
Where?
to the Building Society. Then I came away again without the cheque.
What's going on?
They're going to lose their jobs.
Who?
At Mike's. They're going to lose their jobs because of what we were doing.
Who told you that?
Janice. He told them this morning.
He's lying. We didn't take that much business off him, you know that. Sal, I need this cheque.
And I panicked. I went into the building society and I looked at my passbook and I couldn't believe how much money we've got through recently.
Sal, you've known what was involved all along.
I had £50,000 in that account not so long ago. Now I've got less than 20. I mean, I know it's all gone, but it's such a shock when you see it written down in black and white.
This is a really bad time to get cold feet, believe me. If I don't pay that supplier
it's too late now anyway. The building society's shut.
So what am I supposed to tell them? They're expecting a cheque in exactly half an hour.
Well, I can pick it up in the morning. Can't you put them off till then?
Well, I'm going to have to, aren't I? I'm doing this for you as much as for myself. I'd just like you to remember that.
So go on then, ask him.
No, you ask him.
Yeah, but you wanted to know.
So did you.
Mike.
What?
Well, we were just wondering, if some of us are going to lose our jobs, well, how soon will we know?
Yeah, and who's first? Because some of us have got mouths to feed.
I wouldn't worry about it if I was you.
Well, we are worried about it.
No, all you need to do is to keep your head down and get on with your work. That's all you need to worry about.
Look, we want you to be honest with us.
We just want some straightforward answers.
We like to be told the truth about what's going on.
Oh. You like to know the truth, do you?
Yeah, that's right.
What about you, Hayley? Shall I tell him the truth?
What's he asking her for?
I don't know, it's up to you.
Well, the truth is, I don't know. I hope it won't come to that. I mean, I want to see this factory working as much as you do. That's about it.
Well, that is brilliant. It's my birthday.
Did you ring Tony then?
Yeah, I rang him.
And? Was he pleased?
Shocked, I think, is a more accurate description.
Well...
Gorgeous. Dress is not bad either.
Oh, he doesn't stop trying, does he?
Well, let's see yours then.
No way. This might not be the most traditional wedding on record, but we can still observe some of the old customs, thank you.
Hey, you're showing him the rings.
Oh, right. This is mine. Well, it's for you to give to me, so guard it with your life.
Oh, smashing.
Or rather, get your best man to guard it with his life. Have you asked anyone yet?
You know, I was thinking I might not bother.
Why?
Well, it's going to be pretty informal, and what do? They just stand around, don't they?
You've got to have a best man.
No, listen...
Des, don't be stupid. Everybody has a best man.
Of course they do. You don't want to look like Billy, no, mates.
I was thinking, you know, Elizabeth, Deirdre and Michael got on rather well at lunchtime today. You think?
Did they?
Well, you were there, weren't you?
I hadn't noticed.
Oh, aye. As a matter of fact, I thought to myself, maybe a good idea. Well, if the four of us went out for a meal, that'd be a good crack, wouldn't it?
Not particularly, no.
Why not? She deserves a decent fella.
The last thing Deirdre wants is another man. After what happened with the last one.
That's precisely my point. Perhaps Michael is just the sort of chap she should be going after the last one.
Do you know, I think you're very insensitive, trying to matchmake for somebody who's been through what she's been through.
Well, I'm terribly sorry. It was only an idea. No need to get your knickers in a twist.
I thought that were it. I thought you were going to tell him. I was convinced.
I don't know why you're putting yourself through all this.
Why is he so nasty?
I don't know what you think you're gaining.
I mean, why does he have to take it out on me just because someone else has upset him?
Look, you can get a job anywhere, you. You make friends, fit in with people. Why are you so attached?
Once you start running away from stuff, you're on a slippery slope. And before you know where you are, you're permanently avoiding people, and I don't want to be like that.
I know, I understand that, but sometimes you have to put your principles to one side. Do something for yourself. I mean, if you're being made to feel this uncomfortable...
I'm just letting off steam. If I can let off steam, I can cope with it.
You said at dinner time, you said you'd go back and see how it went. Well, it's got worse.
Yeah, but we know he's in a bad mood today because of all this business with Greg and Sally.
Large scotch, please, Alec.
Ignore him, for my sake, please.
And you think this won't happen again? So every time somebody upsets him, you're prepared to allow him to poke fun at you and taunt you and treat you like dirt. Is that right?
Good evening.
Don't say anything. I'm begging you not to say anything. What are you doing?
Going.
How did you get on?
I had to do a lot of talking.
Were they all right about it?
Eventually. Can you turn that TV down? It's on far too loud.
Did you explain to...
Did I explain that the delay was due to my partner having had a bad morning? No, I didn't.
I wasn't going to say that.
I'm trying to put across the impression that we're professionals and we know what we're doing, which isn't easy when you can't get a cheque to them on time for stuff you've ordered.
I was going to say, did you explain to them that you could take the cheque first thing in the morning?
Yes, of course. Apart from the fact I'm due on the other side of Manchester first thing tomorrow.
Well, then I'll take the cheque. It's no problem for me to go...
Do you not listen to me? I said turn it down.
Let me make you a drink.
Don't bother, I'll get a pint down the pub.
Don't!
It's the only place I can get some peace and quiet round here.
Greg!
I don't ever remember being as angry as this, not ever.
That isn't the answer, walking out of places.
Look, I'm asking you tomorrow, and in your notice, resign. Please.
Sit down. Even if I did, do you think it's going to stop him from telling people?
But at least you wouldn't have to put up with this nonsense day in and day out.
And it's all right you saying I could get a job anywhere, but it's just not that easy. I've been without work enough times to know.
Look, I've told you before, you come here and work with me.
Gail works here with you. You don't need another person behind that counter. I appreciate the thought, but it's not realistic.
He's got you over a barrel, hasn't he?
Yeah, I know.
Well, you can't go on like this.
No, you're right. Well, I'm not going to.
What are you going to do?
He can only keep treating me like this. Well, he's got something over on me, can't he? So, if it stops being a secret, he can't do it, can he?
Well, obviously, no.
So, I'll tell him myself. Tomorrow, I'll go in and I'll tell him myself. I mean, they're going to find out anyway where he's carrying on, so what have I got to lose? I might as well just choose my own moment.